Hello, this is Professor CC19, and welcome back to part 12 of my full Earthbound playthrough with...
This is Pittsburgh Pat. Hello, Professor CC19. Great to be back.
Yes, indeed. We are back in Saturn Valley, one of our favorite places in the game. For the first time, we're not in Fourside, for the first time in a while, starting an episode. We're actually
We
pretty
love
much...
Saturn Valley. Yeah.
We do. It's so quirky and charming. But we're glad to finally be done with Fourside because we've been there for a while, going through mole caves and crazy department stores and alternate realities and monkey caves, and we're finally done. You might be wondering, why are we back in Master Belch's base in Threed/Saturn Valley? Well,
I was wondering that.
at the end of last episode, we defeated the Trillion Age Sprout after some more struggles and got our third Melody, third Sanctuary location. We are 37.5% way there to saving the planet. And it caused me to remember that we never went to this top area when I skipped out on it before and got these 3 items that were hiding here.
Oh, that's right. You did mention that there were other things we could go up and get. Oh, a vital capsule. Nice.
And that is going immediately on Paula because we want her to get some more HP, which she struggles in that department.
Yeah, we need her for her psychic powers.
Yep, but she can't use those incredible psychic powers if she's not alive.
Dead.
Calorie stick. Fine. And I don't know. That was like laggy. It went like, let's...
Yeah, why was that? Was that on purpose?
There's an HP sucker inside.
Okay, I've never seen that before.
It's an item for Jeff. So we should probably give it to Jeff. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Here's the other text. Ness could not use the broken trumpet very well. Apparently it's something that Jeff would have fixed into the HP sucker, but like we don't get it as the broken trumpet. We get it as the HP sucker. So that's kind of a glitched line of text.
Yeah, I think that was probably something some editor overlooked.
In the meantime, I never got to say, please like and subscribe if you're enjoying this series. We have great content coming out year-round, both separately and these various fun collabs that we do, and we'd love you to be a part of the journey and support us in the process.
Yeah, and if you guys, anybody out there figures out how we can like watch like old episodes of Dick Van Dyke or something like that and comment on it. I know people make those videos, but like, how do you not get like barricaded or blockaded? Yeah, so like somebody tell us how to do that. Because those are fun. I love doing that.
Although, I don't know. I can run a short distance. I don't know if I could run a marathon. I could probably walk a marathon. I have just barely enough patience to do that.
Well, figure how fast you walk. About 4 miles an hour, most people.
Something like that.
So it's going to take you like, 6.5 hours. That's a lot of walking.
If I was doing it for charity, I probably could.
If I had people with me and I had music, yeah, that might work.
Oh, here's some
Dusty Dunes Desert.
Yeah, we were there. I heard there's a guy digging for buried gold in the Dusty Dunes Desert. A share of that treasure. Share would be nice. So they fixed it with paint. I think our genius friend Jeff should be able to fix it a little more. Here's the problem, and it's not too tough to fix. Hang on for a second or two.
Okay.
There. I like how he says a second or two, and then the next word he says is there, which is an anagram of the word 3.
3. Very nice.
Now, if we board the Skyrunner, will take us back to Winters. With Dr. Andonet's help, I can modify the machine to fly to Summers. If Dr. Andonet's, is not available, I'll have to figure it out by myself. Anyway, let's go back to the lab in Winters. That's it. Go, machine, go! Instead of go, gadget, go.
That makes a cool picture. Where's the photo man when we need him? That would have been a great picture.
Thanks for taking care of my husband the other day. The monkey, Bubble Monkey, actually got married to the girl he ran off with.
Oh.
Oh, yes, we finally tied the knot. Honey, don't just stand there with your mouth open. Say hello. I feel like that's
Don't just
exactly what the wife
stand
would
there with
say.
your mouth open.
So, you passed by a cave north of Stonehenge. Don't you ever wonder what's inside? Can't seem to stop thinking about it. Go and see what's there. We're going to get out of here. We're still newlyweds, you know. Bye-bye.
Funny.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, what a way to subtly hint the next place we should go. Stonehenge.
Oh, you surprised me. You're Ness, aren't you? Jeff wets his bed sometimes, but other than that, he's a good boy.
Ah, dads
What
always
is
say
with...
the most awkward things, right?
Why does that keep coming up? Take
Hmm.
care of yourself and Jeff. The Bubble Monkey said there's a cave north of Stonehenge. More subtle hinting. I've known about it for a long time. The locals call the area Rainy Circle, but I haven't been there. I wonder what's inside the cave. Uh-huh. I understand. While you're checking out that place, I'll work on remodeling the Skyrunner. Oh, yes, my coworker Bigfoot just dislikes violence.
Hmm.
He's such a nice guy, and he loves people. He often shares his beef jerky with me.
Ah! Whoa, that's way before the Jax Links commercials started. You think
The
they got the
Sas...
idea from this show?
I don't know. What, the one with Sasquatch, the Jax Link?
Yeah. You think they got it from this game? That's amazing.
I like how I remember this game, like I played it, and I
Yeah.
saw the kid that's supposed to be Bigfoot over there, one of the cave boys that's friendly,
Right.
and I saw him over there, and yet it still caught me off guard to where I broke character and laughed at that line. Ooga booga, may I help you? Waka ooga wa, what would you like? Recipe for making jerky. Obtain some type of meat, slice it into pieces about half an inch thick, hang the pieces on a laundry line or something like it, and leave it out in the sun for maybe 6 months.
Hmm.
Well, that's what my recipe says.
I saw because of all the winter weather we were referring to, people have been posting a lot of memes, and so there was one of a road. You know how on the highway they have those LED like signs that have writing on them saying like, slow down or don't speed or have a nice
Yeah,
day.
yeah.
So this one said travel with cake
It was supposed to be
instead of
travel with care.
travel with care. Yeah, I thought that was kind of cute.
I've seen that too, and like last night on Wheel of Fortune, the puzzle was Sidewalk Cafe, and it was missing the F in cafe, and just at a glance, I'm like, oh, am I the only one that thinks it's Sidewalk Cake?
Yeah, because sidewalk cake is just as good as any other kind of cake.
um,
That's what I did on Saturday before the snow started blowing is I went to the bakery and bought us a cake and jokingly said to
mm.
my wife, just in case it's snowmageddon and we never like survive, at least the last thing we will have eaten is cake.
Alrighty then. We have the Mighty Bear 7.
Yeah, what's that? 7.
We had the Mighty Bears in the cave in
Mhm.
Happy Happy Village right before Mondo Mole.
Yeah.
They're number 1. This is number 7. It's not
Oh.
directly explained why they're called 7. Someone's
Okay.
theory of it was that because Ursa, the constellation, is a bear and there's 7 stars in it, that's why it's named this, which
I
is
mean,
cool.
that's great, but that seems like a
It's a
bit of a
little
stretch.
it's a little obscure, but no one has
Yeah.
come up with a proven explanation of why, so
Yeah, I mean, I love astronomy, and I know that like the Subaru actually is their logo is a constellation of the Seven Sisters, but I think there's only 6 stars on their logo. We call it the Six Sisters, but yeah, but that's I don't know, maybe
the bear
interesting
did
theory.
135 damage to Jeff, so he is a much bigger threat than the cave boy. if you look closely over here to the right, there's some new enemies, some crocodiles. But we don't have to go that far just
See what?
to visit this spot, which Jeff couldn't claim the power of before. It had to be for Ness. You finally got here. This is the 4th Your Sanctuary location, but it's mine now. Take it from me, if you dare. Now, he's saying it's the 4th, and typically, yeah, it's the 4th. We could have just completely skipped over last episode's Trillionage Sprout until the very end and just took all the other ones. It really wouldn't have mattered, but I like to do it in that order.
Yeah. Good.
Shroom! With a bunch of O's.
The shroom.
This fight is basically... This fight isn't hard. It's basically try not to kill yourself. Because being a mushroom, he likes to make us feel strange. And, well, you know, that...
We can attack ourselves if he can, like, do a boomerang effect, kind of, in
That
essence.
always goes super well for us.
Yeah, because we're pretty strong.
I think we're going to just kind of do the works on him. We're going to freeze, bash, and spy. So, actually, this would be a perfect time. Paula has freeze gamma now. 18 pp, you get to see a new effect. Or graphic.
Oh, cool. Yeah, let's see it.
Jeff, you can spy. Uh-oh. Okay, that's fine.
Wars.
216.
Wow. And it's still alive.
Offense, defense, vulnerable to fire. Okay. Oh yeah, it has a lot of HP. It's a sanctuary boss.
Oh, right. This is a boss fight.
It looks like Shroom's first turn, he was much faster than anybody else. Oh, his spore. Don't.
Oh. You got Ness. Oh,
Jeff,
no. What, we hit Jeff?
Jeff stole 13 HP from Paula.
Well, at least it wasn't only that much.
Yeah, it doesn't do that much. It's only a little bit. So even if it did it to the enemy, Ness got poison, so the spores can have other effects other than just the mushroomization. We can heal that with healing beta. Like oh, mysterious aroma. We're all asleep.
Oh no. And the shroom fell asleep. Everybody's sleeping now. Sleepy time.
Well, that actually kind of backfired because Ness didn't heal himself, but I don't think Shroom is supposed to wake up until we hit him again, so I guess that'll work. Oh, 136, nice. And perfect timing. Alright, 32,000 experience for each of us, so that is beautiful.
Wow.
Level 42.
Sounds like a band from the 80s.
Level 42. I've been coming up with a lot of very weird band names recently. I don't know if it's at work, if it's some things I've seen in the fridge, but I've been coming up with some like, oh, that sounds like an old band name from the 80s or something. It's just something really stupid sounding like, Modified Blenders or, Hootie and the Bread or something stupid.
Nice.
I know.
I like the Modified Blenders one better. But yeah, that's level 42 was actually the name of a band.
Oh really? Okay. It had something to do with it had something to do with bread. I know. I think Hootie and the Blowfish is a band separately, and bread might be too, for all I know. Paula. Ooh, 2 vitality. 43 HP! You so needed that, girl. This is Arachnid! Exclamation.
Arachnid. Yes.
It looks kind of scary.
It was tick.
It looks kind of scary, and it does look like a tick, but it looks like something I would like to step on. So we're going to target you first. So that means we've gotten, I think, condiment drops from every single enemy that can drop them in the game. There were two that dropped the jar of hot sauce. The one from the bat in the Mondo Mole Cave is still the more rare. But now there's only one enemy left who can drop a condiment, and we haven't even seen it yet. So if we get that, then we'll have the full perfecta of all of the condiment drops. Alright, it's the middle of winter, but are you ready to go to Summers?
Yeah. Yeah, I am. I mean, actually, it's pretty nice out right now. Here, it's not like warm
Not
or
too
anything,
bad.
but it's not frigid like it was this morning, and the sun is out. It was a beautiful
Look what
sunrise too.
look what we
Pink
got
clouds
here.
too.
We got a lagoon,
Oh,
ships, and there's
like a
the shoreline, the beach,
like a
sunbath
regatta
sunbathing people, because that's the theme of the day.
in the desert and at the shore.
It makes more sense at the shore.
Yeah, it does. You would think they'd be hiding from the sun in the desert. Oh
Boom!
no! I think it broke.
I think so. I think it's worse than last time too. It's gone completely.
A little bit of debris. No problem
We
here. Well,
and
I would say there was.
and we can walk right through it, so it is completely gone. We're not getting it back ever again. All right, people to talk to.
Yes.
The guy next to me is really bugging me. He keeps following me around.
That's creepy.
Harassment. You want to get sued, buddy?
Yeah, especially on the beach, man.
Wake up in the morning, fall in love. Eat lunch, fall in love. At night,
Um,
fall in love again. That's my
hmm.
dream life.
Yeah,
Um,
that
uh,
is a dream life.
your life, your dream probably should not include this woman. She's clearly rejecting your advances. So,
Mhm.
move on, buddy.
She should walk away.
Also, part of me thinks that he's falling in love with three different women when he says, "Oh, in morning, and then at lunch, and then at dinner." I'm like, there's no
I
two.
think that's the idea I got.
The game is really lagging, and I don't know why. But yeah,
Mm.
there's
Because of
no
the
way.
emotion of the ocean, maybe?
Why is the game being so bad?
Oh, we're gonna fight a policeman?
It's Captain Strong only as a regular enemy, the overzealous cop. Alright, my apologies for the distractions when talking to that guy over here and also fighting the overzealous cop. We're having some technical difficulties, but hopefully it won't interfere with this episode anymore.
Yeah, every once in a while, like the recording software just gets a little wonky when it's running in the background.
Wonky. Speaking of which, did you watch that new Willy Wonka movie with Timothy Chalamet? I think it was.
Not yet. I have
I've
heard 2 positive reviews and no negatives yet, but I've only heard 2 reviews, so very
Yeah,
small
I
sample
have I
size.
haven't seen it yet either, but I've been hearing good things about it. Also, an update for we talked about this a few episodes ago.
Mhm.
The Academy Awards slash Oscars have officially no merit in my mind anymore because Disney's
Mm.
Elemental got nominated over Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. Yes, they are in bed with Disney.
Yeah, Puss in Boots. I didn't see The Last Wish yet, but the first one was tour de force good. Like it was
Yeah,
just so good.
the second people you pretty much unanimously agreed that it was so much better than the first one, even though the first one was good, just like in the animation alone. So the fact that it got no nominations at all, and Disney's Elemental wasn't even really that spectacular, like people didn't rave over it that much, shows me that they will nominate Disney for literally anything.
Yeah.
And Disney isn't the same as it used to be. Sorry, guys, it's just not.
It's the Academy Awards have there's been many people have called favoritism over the years. So yeah.
I mean, and to think how much it's changed, like the movies have changed just from like the 90s to now, where like I knew and I remember most of the Academy Award winners as being like noteworthy movies. Like we had Gladiator, we had Forrest Gump, we had Leaving Las Vegas with Nicolas Cage. Like these are all movies
Mm,
I remember. Like the
mm,
past 10 years, I don't remember many, if any, of the winners. Like it's just not the
mm.
same.
That's a good
Oppenheimer,
point.
I think Oppenheimer
Yeah.
might win though this year, and I think that might be a deserving one.
I think well, I mean for me, I've never been in love with the Academy Awards because um, Star Wars in 1977 lost to Annie Hall. Need I say any more?
I'm just trying to take a nap in the shade. Don't bother me. Okay, you're the most normal and relatable person here thus far, so I will leave you alone.
That's pretty direct, though. Don't bother
Yeah,
me.
but like if you're trying to take a nap, what would you say?
I don't think I would say that.
That would be more polite than just saying, "Shut up and leave me alone."
Yeah, that's true. I think I would tolerate somebody for a few moments and then I would beg off and say like, well, I was really just about to take a nap. Oh,
Don't
she
talk.
says don't talk to me either. This beach is rude.
My mind is a complete blank.
Well, at least
Because
she admits that.
look at her. Where is she from?
I don't know, but she's got sunglasses on.
It's the zombie chick, the girl that lured us into the hotel in Threed where we got ambushed.
Ah, her mind is a blank.
So, yeah, she's
See.
no help to us. But if we come back and talk to her later, and I mean just a little bit later, we'll find out a little bit more.
Cool.
Are you from Eagle Land? If you like adventure, this isn't your kind of place. You should travel across the sea to Scaraba. There's another reference to it from Toto the Port
Mm-hmm.
Town.
Garaba.
There's another one of the Sanchez brothers, the slot machine guys. Only he has gone into business for himself, selling some spectacular things. A Gelato Day resort.
Yeah, definitely. Let's get it.
We should have saved the sugar packet because it would have gone well with it.
Mm,
I'm assuming it's ice cream, so it's probably going to melt very quickly.
you would think so, yeah.
Because, yeah, gelato. Ice cream that is all the rage among fashionable young women. When eaten, you recover about 30 HP, that's it?
Yeah, well, it's gelato. It's not. It's like a little cup.
Yeah, but a burger is like 14 bucks and restores the same amount, so...
How
That's
much was
lame.
the gelato? I forget. 30?
48.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a lot.
Only a tanning pro like me is able to get an actual suntan on the palms of his... Oh, God.
Yeah, that's kind of funny.
That's
Well,
unhealthy.
hello, skin cancer. Hope you have a good dermatologist.
He's keeping him in business. I believe the coin of slumber.
Yeah, let's get some money. Oh, that's a lot.
750. So we're at 1101, which is kind of
I
like
can live with
if you
that.
if you switch it, it's 0111, which is the date.
Aha!
Are ye
An
happy with
anagram.
Are ye happy with my offer? Here ye go, thank ye. Will ye be needing anything else? National Talk Like a Pirate Day.
Yee.
Harg, I believe we still need to use said stag beetle.
That's pretty good.
We're gonna have a chance to go in these buildings in a little bit, so I'm just gonna walk over here. Would you like a boat ride? I don't feel like sending a ship out. I'm worried about my wife. I'm not afraid of the Kraken. My wife's totally ignoring her magic cake business. These days she spends her time hanging out in a strange club. We no longer have any mutual interests to discuss. Is our relationship over? Sigh.
Oh my.
And
This is not
so...
a kid's
Oh.
game.
And Escargot Express ruins the moment. It's like, hi, here's your thing.
Hey, how are you today? Oh, my
Hi,
wife's gonna leave me.
here's your stuff.
Oh, have a nice day. We were just talking about this on Tuesday at my stage fighting class. There was a lady who just quit a job, or got fired actually because
Oh, meow.
well, sort of one or the other, because she got scolded for not sticking to the script when
Oh,
she was waiting on somebody, right? And she's like, I just go ahead. Dinosaurs existed. I saw one.
dinosaurs existed. I saw one. It had been out of the underground when it dried out. Of course, it was dead. Believe what I'm saying. It sounded like you think it was alive, but it was dead, but you're not quite sure.
Yeah, that's kind of odd. But yeah, when a waiter comes up to you and says, "Hello, welcome to X, and I'm going to be your server," blah,
Yeah.
and then here are our specials. Well, she didn't do that every single time, so she got written up, and she's like, "I forget this. I'm done." Because like she had worked there for 5 years, and they got a new manager, and she's like, "Hey, I'm not going to do that." So And I
Yeah,
get it. Like, I mean, if you do that to everyone, it sounds so much more fake.
I
You
know,
know?
exactly. Because there's the line between a script and actual customer service, which is why I love Cracker Barrel, because A, I love the food, and B, everyone is so friendly there most of the time. Like, the servers are genuinely helpful and talk about, like, they actually enjoy the food or what's going on. Like, you can have a conversation. It's very pleasant.
That's great. That's exactly what you want. Yeah.
All right.
So what's the
We're,
hotel sign say?
we're gonna go from right to left because this town is pretty linear.
Mm.
There's graffiti on the board. The handwriting is hard to read. Ness can eat my shorts. For a neighbor, he's a loser.
Oh, I know who that was.
Hokey. The nurse, or the doctor's personal assistant. My cousin is a
Mhm.
nurse in Tucson. She's not good at administering shots. The one she gave me was painful. Come to think of it, that's
Yeah, that
one
is a
thing.
talent. That's a talent. There's no doubt.
Yeah, my mom, who's a nurse, she talked about medical school, how some people were good at it and some weren't. She says there's talent for finding the vein.
Yeah, you get a good phlebotomist, you don't even know you're in the chair. It's just like, oh yeah, you're done? Oh, great. Thanks.
If you
See you
can,
later.
if you can spell phlebotomist, I think you're good already.
Haha. That might be a good
Um,
like cognitive test if you're coming out of amnesia or something.
what is it? Phlabot. Phlebot. Is it imist or
No, it's an
amist?
E. It's PHLE. Fla instead of fla.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Almost positive. 90% sure.
Relax.
But
Take it easy. It's all in your head. A healthy mind is a healthy body. I
well,
mean,
that's true,
it's
but
not
is that what
bad
you want to hear at a
advice.
hospital?
At a
Like it's
hospital,
kind
I
of
think we're looking for more practical solutions.
patronizing a little bit.
Nothing here.
Uh,
Speaking of which, this makes me really want to go back to Tucson and Threed and talk to the doctor's personal assistants there, because she says the one in
uh,
Tucson is her cousin. To recover or not depends on luck. Believe in your luck. Believe your doctor also. The doctor believes in his luck.
that's really genuinely funny.
I'm losing more and more faith in our hospitals.
Hey,
All
I
right,
have a doctor's appointment this afternoon. This is funny. I'm gonna ask him about that.
my shot didn't hurt. I'm sure everyone is talking about it, but don't worry about me. Maybe she says something
Mm.
different first, and then when you talk to the other one. But
Hmm.
that is genuine. I've never seen that before because I've never actually gone in there because the doctor is just so useless. So I'll have to look and see if she says something different before.
uh, uh, what is it?
The
A
Ohio 40
sign.
sign. The crazed sign.
A crazed sign.
The Ohio 40, the O's are his eyes.
Oh, I see now. Yeah.
We're going to focus on the taxi because I want to see what the sign can do. The sign is psychic. Tried paralysis alpha.
Whoa.
How about that?
Here's the thing. So this game originally is made in Japan.
Okay.
So somebody had to like say, hey, you know what? There's a state in the United States called Ohio. If you're going to make the American version, you should use that. Use the O's for eyes. You know what I mean? Like somebody had to be bilingual enough and familiar enough with at least
Probably.
a little bit of American geography in order to like do that. You know, it's
I'd
pretty
say
cool.
probably Shigesato Itoi because he was behind a lot of the things in this game, like one of the head
Yeah.
writers or producers. But
Hmm.
he's an incredibly gifted designer. And I
Yeah.
told you before he's an all-around celebrity in Japan for all the things he's done. And he was really ahead of his
Sure.
time, and we'll see that very soon, I think, within this part. Club Stoic.
That's where his wife's been hanging out, huh?
This is not the Stoic Club. Of course not, it's the Club Stoic. Please be on your way. Well, that's the only thing we know about in this town, so maybe that's important.
Yeah.
The shop. Here's where an ATM is. We can withdraw 40. Wow, we're at 41,000 just from the taxi cab. We're going to withdraw 30 grand, most of our money.
Good golly.
You'll
Those
see
tickets
why.
must be expensive.
Hi, welcome to my store. What did
Hi.
you need?
Weapons.
Look how expensive this stuff is.
Yeah.
How annoying. Why are you wandering around? Summers is a posh resort made for adults.
Yeah. Don't
People
be like
here,
wandering.
they're very snobbish.
Yeah. You should be staying put.
She, aside from being rude and annoying, she is one of the most infamous characters in the game. Because her pattern of walking is very limited. It's right there, it's up, it's down, and this room is much smaller than most of the other shops. If we
This is the
save
zombie.
here, close, but no. If we save at this phone, it's possible that when we get spawned back in, she can cause us to be soft locked, permanently stuck, and we'll have to reset the game. So under no circumstances are we going to save at this phone.
Okay, gotcha.
So where's your mom and dad? You mean you kids came in here all by yourselves? Well, I can make your order to go. What can I get for you? I like the people here. You're
Well,
doing you're doing the
it
laughing
depends on
cough.
how young we are. I mean, we like 10.
I think we're canonically 12 or 13.
It's in the gray area, but still, like,
Yeah,
you know, if you're a waiter, you really don't want to be waiting on the
probably.
age kids because you're not going to get a tip, or you're
Chef's
going to get a very little bit of a tip.
Chef's Special, Pasta de Summers, Kraken Soup, Royal Iced Tea, and these are typical. We're going to buy these items just for the sake of reading their description.
Yeah,
Mainly the Pasta de
pasta di
Summers.
summers. Thank you.
You know what? We're swimming in cash. I'm going to buy the Chef's Special. Also,
You sound like my wife. You know, she has
what?
cash in her pocket. My wife, she has cash in her pocket. She just can't resist. You know, it's like go to
And
Target. We on
the
New Year's Day
Kraken,
we went to the mall. Kraken soup. Oh, cool.
it's
We definitely
very
gotta buy that.
it's very expensive, 648, because it is a full heal for anyone at any level. It is programmed to always be a full heal.
That's worth it.
Yes, we're going to buy it. Go ahead with your story.
Oh, on New Year's Day, for 2 years in a row, we've gone to the mall and walked around. And
Be careful not to
we
spill.
go to the Lego store, and they have like something new comes out. We look at it,
Oh,
but
cool.
you know, the prices are ridiculously high at this mall. So of course we never buy anything.
Understandable.
But so we did that. And I said, let's go to the mall and not buy something. So we go to the mall. Of course, she found a candy store where she had to buy some freeze-dried candy,
Oh,
which wasn't terribly expensive, but like she
freeze-dried
just couldn't
candy?
resist. Freeze-dried candy's a thing now. Yeah, I
Really?
just learned about it a couple weeks ago.
Hmm.
So they'll take like sweet tarts or Skittles and they'll freeze dry them, and the flavors become really concentrated, and
That's
the candy
cool.
explodes. So it looks like
Oh,
it looks weird, but it's really intense. Yeah.
well, I say I used to be a fan of Skittles. The strawberry ones are the best. I'm glad they changed the green back to lime, but I'm not a fan of rotting my teeth anymore. I do other things, like Swedish fish and cinnamon hard candies.
Gotcha.
Sushi? Please, we do not have such trash on our menu. Uh, I'll have the
Snobbery.
braised boa over minced baby leeks. I'm trying not to curse, but these people are seriously. There's something wrong with them.
Braised boa. So she's actually going to eat like an article of clothing. Interesting.
What?
A boa, isn't that like what the celebrities wear, like the feather kind of scarf, that like ladies in like exotic cocktail dresses wear? You would see it
Um,
in like, yeah, that's called a feathered boa.
it might be, but I think he's talking about the snake.
Yeah, I know. It was just a joke. It wasn't a good joke.
Hey, talking to people at another table in a restaurant is like breaking into their room and checking their drawers for valuables. Yeah, other people on important adventures do such things, but you have to admit that it's bizarre. Well, we have done it ourselves.
Let's go break into a room and search for valuables. I think that was a hint.
I have fake teeth, so I like soft foods. Not like rocks or stones, they're too hard. The people here are officially off their meds, but they're somewhat. Some of them are rude, some of them are funny and delightful, so this town is something. And now, for the single, potentially longest, but one of the greatest descriptions in the game, the pasta de summers. This is a pasta dish which legend holds was a favorite of King Summers III in the 16th century. Back then, there were many great chefs, confident in their culinary skills, always going to and from Summers Palace. One day, King Summers' wife, Anna Summers, said, "Oh, what I wouldn't give for some really delicious pasta." Well, let's just leave it at that. The story is too long to go through completely, but it really is a beautiful, touching tale. When eaten, you recover about 110 HP.
So they just start the story and then like, oh yeah,
It's a little
just
too
take
long.
my word for it. It was a good story. Don't worry about it. That's fine. It's like when
Over.
somebody tells you a joke and they forget the punchline. Like, well, it was funny. It was a funny joke anyway.
Welcome to l'Hôtel des Summers. My name is Richard Richmond, and I am the assistant manager. I'm sorry, sir, but I'm afraid that we do not have any reservation under your name. However, we can offer you a room at $450 a night. Would you be interested in a room? Sure.
Is that
Excellent
per
choice, sir.
person?
No, that's $150 a person.
Oh, thank goodness.
We hope you enjoy our wonderful ocean view. I might have gone a little thick on the French accent there.
No, it was very good. I thought that was
Broken
perfect.
tube. Hungry HP sucker. Cool.
All right.
I think that's a cue to immediately get rid of the plain one. I can't believe you pronounce hotel as hotel. In this country, hotel is pronounced hotel. What? So that in your country, otter is pronounced as hotter? How should I know these things? What have you
That's
all got
clever.
against the letter H? What is wrong with the
That's
letter
funny.
H? What did it ever do to you?
No problem here.
You mean no problem ear. Toten Carmen's lunchbox. Toten Carmen's pencil box. Toten Carmen's casket. Well, that is life.
The end of life.
Ram Raisin the Third's casket. Ram Raisin the Fourth's casket. And you'll love this. Ram Raisin the Fifth's training pot. That took that took a turn.
That's unusual.
This room is being remodeled, so I can't show it to you. Well, I usually don't show this room. Once you hit adulthood, you'll understand. I do, however, like jewelry. Perhaps a little, shall we say, under-the-table deal would be in order?
He wants a bribe for what, a bracelet? We're not
Jewel
paying like $10,000 for a bracelet. Giving it to him, a diamond bracelet.
So, at the moment, it looks like there's only two things we can do. A, try and get into the Stoic Club by some means. And B, try and find a jewel somewhere to give to that guy to get into the back room because there's something important back there. Do you know the Stoic Club in Summers?
Yep.
You need to call a secret number for a reservation if you want to get in. What? Yeah, I'll give you the secret number. I'll warn you though, it's a strange place. Hello, Jeff? Oh, happy day! I finally got a hold of you. Oh, Jeff. Hi, it's me, Tony. Remember his friend from back in Winters? He was the
Yes.
one that helped us get out of the building when we needed to go save Paula.
Yeah.
I'm collecting players' names for a school project. You know, players just like you. That's right, you, the one holding the controller. He's talking to us.
Yeah, he's breaking the fourth wall. Uh-oh.
Would you register your name, please? Don't spell your name wrong.
Mm.
Don't insult our intelligence, Tony. I apologize for any trouble this may have caused you. Don't put my friend Jeff in any dangerous situations, okay? I
Of
worry
course
about him.
not.
I really do. Well, talk to you later, Jeff. I hope I can see you again when you're feeling up to it. From Tony. You got that? Well, I've been on the phone too long. Gotta go. Good luck. Take care. So long. Okay, this time I'm really gonna hang up. Goodbye. Okay. I didn't tell you this when it first happened. Well, when we first talked to Jeff, because it becomes a little bit more clear um, when he has that phone call that he really cares about Jeff and doesn't want to get off the phone.
And he
Shigesato,
also spelled out his name, so is that some kind of code or something?
Shigesato Itoi talked about that after he made this game years later. And it was basically, honestly, a crush, is basically how he explained it. He dedicated it to the people in his life that were a part of what we now describe as LGBT, but for the 90s, you really couldn't do anything that wasn't subtle uh, in a game. And if you weren't looking for it, you probably wouldn't find it, or if you didn't know about that interview after the game. It's just something that people recognize all these years later.
Oh, interesting.
And on that note, we're going to talk to the Hint Man for once in this
Oh,
entire game. I wouldn't need a hint, but I would like you to say this one.
okay.
Try placing a call to the strip. Oh, sorry, I mean the Stoic Club.
Well, only
um,
two of the letters need to be changed to make that work, so yeah.
just a
Stoic and strip.
just a little slip of the tongue there. That's it for today.
Mhm.
Didactically speaking, seminal evidence seems to explicate the fact that your repudiation of entropy supports my theory of space-time synthesis. Of course, of this I am irrefutably confident, and I've messed up a couple times in that long sentence. You guys can't envision the final collapse of capitalism? What? Incredible. You
We should
got
say it
these.
like Mr. T, though.
How about you do it? Because I don't know if I could do the voice very well. So you say the line. Go ahead.
You don't understand what the hell he's talking about, do you? I don't either. But I try to be patient with my customers. They pay for high prices for just glass water. And the chance to have serious intellectual discussions. Actually, it's an easy business. You want a drink? We only serve water, though.
That's pretty good.
I had trouble not saying Hannibal and Face and Murdoch when I was doing that. I'm a big fan of the
Well,
A-Team.
I remember when Mr. T was on Dancing with the Stars, and that was something. Um,
I always
I
liked
think
Mr. T. He was just, I don't know, he's a great character,
yeah.
and a good man, and a good soul too. Like he did a lot of good stuff
Absolutely.
for like, yeah. Mhm.
What I was gonna say is these people are these intellectuals talking about all these great philosophy issues and world issues. I think this is the perfect example of being head smart, but being like practically stupid, because he says they're paying
Mhm.
great prices for water and the chance to sit here and look at a rock.
Mhm.
It's like the whole
Mhm.
smart water thing, where you pay four
Mhm.
bucks for a smart water. It clearly is not working.
Mhm. Yeah. Well, uh, I knew a girl who drank Evian. She would only drink Evian water,
Oh,
and I pointed out to her at one time that Evian spelled backwards is
naive.
She never forgave me for pointing that out to her.
I
Let's get some
finally
cake.
awakened the inner me, the true self. The patrons of this club are able to stare into their own soul hard enough to burn a hole in their psyche. What? I'm now comfortable enough to stare at the real me, the true self, and burn the impression into my superego. I want to be in this comfort zone at any time, all the time, or at no time. Why do I have some concerns about you now? My id is telling me. What? What? Magic cake? You came all this way just to eat my magic cake? I mean, kind of. We heard about it. Other
Yes.
people like it. I see. Okay. I'll just stop by a little cart out on the beach later. And there she goes. I don't know who told you. You came from far off just to eat my magic cake. I thought making cakes would be the best career for me. Dig in. I used all the leftover materials. This is a very special magic cake. Here we go. Time for
Oh no, we're gonna take another trip
for tripping out number 2.
Dreamland. What was this Itachi? What was his name?
Shigesato Itoi.
Itoi? What was Itoi into,
Itor.
man?
It's time.
Magic cake.
Ness had a dream. It was a very clear and very strange dream.
Clear and strange.
Dalam in the Far East. Look at the architecture here. You got the big elephant statues. Looks like a big dollop of ice cream on the top, though. The Palace of Pooh, the Crown Prince. It's finally time to get our 4th party member.
The Palace of Pooh.
Prince Pooh. The time has now come for you to undertake your final trial. Go to the place of emptiness and endure this final test. I am praying for your success in the final stage of your training. Go quickly. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to talk to every single person on the way down, so it won't be that quick. Use the treasures of Dalam as you wish. Go in peace. This is
So
Pooh.
Open those little containers over there?
Pretty much. He has no money. He has
No
already
inventory.
108 HP, unlike Jeff, who started out pretty low. Tiny Ruby. I'd say that's
that might help us with the guard, yeah.
That's a jewel. Hello. Oh, well, there's the 2-hour mark. Hello, it's your dad. Your dad is some random Asian woman. At least it's not a dog this time. No! And this would be... So this isn't Ness. Oh well, it's okay. Anyway, don't strain yourself on your journey. Good luck, whoever you are. It's because we are Pooh now. Oh, I like that.
He just calls random people. That's his dad, calls the Prince of Pooh.
I'm sorry. Oh god. He's the Prince of Dalam. His name is Pooh.
Oh, my fault.
You're my favorite. Teehee. And this is, I said earlier, it's kind of the whole cultural, some names would be funny in other languages and other cultures, as opposed to here, where everybody loves them. Down there, there's a cloud.
Can't jump on it?
Normally, don't we look up at clouds?
Yeah, we're in Tibet.
We're in the sky.
I've taken 3 days to scale this mountain to ask you a very important question. What is true happiness? And the guy who's meditating slowly opens his eyes and says, true happiness, to be left alone.
So someone climbed all the way up the mountain and it ruined his true happiness.
Exactly. He's like, why do you think I'm at the top of this mountain, right?
Because I wanted to get away from all you bozos. Maybe not that, but yeah, close. Oh, Prince
Pretty
Pooh!
much.
I wish I could recover my PP just by drinking water. Even though I have never seen him before, I heard that the prince can do that. I guess I need more training. By the way, just what is PP anyway? Mild
That was
joke.
a joke. That was
Mild
a joke.
joke, considering you restore it by drinking water.
Hmm.
How about this now? As strange as this may sound, there are statues of rabbits blocking your way.
That is strange. Why
So,
rabbits?
yeah.
Hmm.
So, we can't go to the bottom left. How about we go to the bottom right? This is Mu, spelled M-U now, the place of
Hmm.
nothingness. People who
Hmm.
train here must first clear everything from their mind. If you can make your mind blank and learn the true meaning of Mu, you'll pass through. Mu is Mu. It makes me think of the zombie lady who said her mind was a complete blank.
First thing I thought of, like, we need her. Join the party.
I
Mhm.
guess that explains why her line of text changes when we have Pooh. That's the thing that we were going to see next time. You have nice eyes. Thank you.
Awkward.
You must be Prince Pooh. Long ago, I completed Mu training. I want to show you a higher level of intelligence. However, I'm still realizing and learning this high level. I don't know it yet. I'll see you again. So long. And he takes off like a tornado.
Whoa! Whoa! That was sophisticated.
If we
Wow.
gained that ability, that would be nice.
That
Okay.
would be nice.
I think this is going to be the last thing we do. We do this, then we go reunite with Ness and we end the episode.
Good.
I'm going to warn you. This place is very dark. Like, what's going to happen is creepy as all can be. Um,
Okay. Thank you for
and
preparing me.
this is a say yes or no situation where I have never seen the lines of text if you say no, mainly because I am scared to say no. Well, here we go.
Okay. Oh my.
Prince Pooh, I am the spirit of your ancient lineage.
Oh.
To complete your trial, I'm going to break your legs.
Oh.
You will lose the use of them. Do you accept this? Again, I'm
Wow.
scared to see what happens if we say no.
Yeah, I'd be like, no, thanks. But okay, let's say yes.
So, Prince Pooh, you cannot walk as your legs are broken. Next, I will tear your arms off. I shall take your arms and feed them to the crows. The taking of your arms. Do you accept this? No, but
In for a
yes.
penny, in for a pound. Yeah.
We're at 0, but we're fine. I mean, for not having arms or legs, we're fine. So, Prince Pooh, no legs, no arms, and no sound. By floating words through the air, I must ask you, do you care if I take your eyes? That one, kind of, yeah, but, um,
Yeah, that would be the toughest one, wouldn't it?
do you want to live in eternal darkness? I shall steal your
No.
sight. Do you accept this?
Sure. Seems like a religious ceremony we're going through here.
So, Prince Pooh, now I can only communicate directly with your mind. Your mind is all you have left. In the end, I will take your mind. Though you probably won't allow that, do you? Oh, no, you don't want to allow that, do you? So,
Nope.
you can't answer. You can't even move. Are you sad? Are you lonely? If you lose your mind, you also lose any feelings of sadness. Do you accept this?
So he's the spirit of our ancestors, but he's going to take our mind. That doesn't seem very nice.
Ah! I'm glad to be done with that. I really don't like that. Prince Pooh, you have
Yeah.
now completed your training. The old master must be so pleased. Hurry now and return to the palace. Yes, please get me away from this place. I am proud. You have completed your Moo training. There's nothing more to teach you from the holy writings. Prince Pooh, I shall relay a message to you from eternity. The evil entity that controls all wickedness is preparing for the greatest struggle of all time. The only ones who can challenge the entity are 3 boys and 1 girl. One named Ness is the leader of the 4. One of the boys is you, Prince Pooh. Now that you've completed your training, search out Ness at once. For all beings. For the Earth herself, notice Mother Earth, Earth referring to as her. I pray for
Yes, I
growth.
noticed that.
I pray for growth in the might of the 4. And Pooh gets level up from that. Defense, speed, guts, vitality, HP, IQ, all sorts of stuff. Shield beta, so he has already Ness's ability to do that. Teleport alpha, he also has Ness's ability to do that. Teleport beta, we will no longer have to struggle in Saturn Valley anymore. It requires a much smaller area to teleport. So Pooh is ahead of us with that, so we will be definitely using that.
Cool.
See, he can just spin in a circle and he teleports.
No space required.
Nice. My name is Pooh. I am the one that will fight, who will fight beside you. I am the servant
Whoa,
of Ness.
where'd you come from?
I will obey Ness. Ness, my life is in your hands. Oh, we're responsible for another one now.
So that would be like a little bit alarming, right? Like you don't know anybody, you've never seen them before, and then they suddenly like appear in a
My life is
whirlwind
in
in
your
front of you and
hands.
say, "My life's in your hands." But what?
Do I want that? Are you the kind of reckless person who will get killed? Are you a good driver?
Right.
Do you cross the line often? Do you go over the speed limit by anything more than like 10? Who joined you and we have a full party now. Love it. Have a fantastic vacation! At least until you run out of money. Hotel de Summers.
Duh.
I never noticed that before. It's a Mina bird. Asian boy, you're so... Wait a minute, does he like repeat whatever the last person you talked to says?
Mina birds repeat things, so that would be an interesting mechanic.
I never knew that. I can no longer make
just...
magic cakes. But it doesn't matter because now I'm selling magic tarts, which taste even better than magic cakes. I only have this. It's $480, but it is a PP recovery item. We'll not buy them now, but we'll buy them later.
Let's go back to the Mina bird and see if he repeats what she just said, because I doubt he'll do that.
The guy next to me is really bugging me. He keeps following me around. I guess
he just says random stuff about
from the beach.
The people on the beach, not her. Okay, that's cool though.
That's clever,
I like that.
Though. I never noticed that before.
It's a neat mechanic. Yeah.
Alright, we're going to save at the hotel, and next time... Oh, we're going to fight an Ohio sign. Not next time, we're going to do that right now. Next time, we are going to heal Jeff's paralysis, and then go to the museum, because I think that tiny ruby of Pooh's is going to be important for us.
The Pooh ruby.
It's brown, not red. Oh, Lord. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed today's episode, despite a few technical difficulties, and our talk about, you know, old movies, and our crazy story progress, and philosophy, and Mr. T.
Questionable jokes about, you know, water and poo and stuff like that. But that's not our fault. Those are in the game, you know.
That's in the game. There's a lot of things
Mhm.
thought-provoking in this game, and then there's a lot of them that are just silly. So, thanks for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I will see you all again soon for the next episode, part 13 with banana flavored windows.
Bye-bye.
Hello everyone, this is Professor CC19 here with part 13 of Let's Play Earthbound. Back once again with...
Pittsburgh Pat, number 13, Lucky Lucky.
Lucky. We'll have to see if this episode is lucky. Because I
Can't be
know...
worse than the department store.
Well, I know already
That
that
was fun.
we have one difficult enemy in our near future, and it remains to be seen how difficult things will go over. But in the meantime, we are
Okay.
in the happy, peppy, but not so happy because they're really sponging us for money town of Summers.
Oh, that's right, because everything's really expensive here. We were warned about that.
Yet we were warned by this man here who has one of my favorite lines. The sky's blue and the sun is high. The prices here are so high it'll make your face turn blue. That's
Ha!
Summers.
That's Summers for you.
Oh, do you mean equipment?
Yes, like something to shield him from taking so much damage.
That is what I meant to talk about before we got in all these fights. If we go to equip, Ness has armor. Well, not armor. He has his item slots. He has a bat for his weapon, and he has all the other items. Paula has a pan. She can use the ribbons, more specialized in that sense. Jeff has the gun, or the beam in this case. But Pooh does not have anything. And to save us the time of going into the store, Pooh cannot equip anything except for one item in each slot, and I mean specifically only one thing he can equip, and we can't buy it at any of the stores.
Oh, so they're like quest items or things we discover along the way.
Kind of. Three of them we can get from item boxes, I believe. The fourth one is his weapon. And it is the most famous, or one of the most famous items in the game, because we can only attain his weapon by a 1 in 128 item drop.
Oh my goodness, that's the most difficult statistic, right? Isn't that the most difficult odds?
So at one point in the game, well, I'm not going to spoil it, but at some area of the game, we will encounter the enemy that can drop it. And when we do, I'll let you know.
Okay.
Alright. Story progress. We got Pooh last time, and he had a specific item in his inventory called the Tiny Ruby, which is an old treasure from DeLong. And is also a jewel, and the guy in the back room of the museum said he'll let us in if we give him a jewel. There are coffins that are moving.
Oh my. And a stele, or the Rosetta Stone. A shattered man.
The Shattered Man. I like this background. It reminds me of like a beehive if it was diamonds instead of hexagons. This guy's kinda tough. I don't think he's that bad. There are only 2 of them in the game, and they're the 2 in this room in this coffin, so.
Gotcha.
Actually, there might be more later. There's a couple variations of him. We'll have to see. We'll do Freeze Beta, I guess. Jeff, you can spy, and Pooh, now that we have him in battle, we can talk about his new battle command, which is Mirror.
Oh, that's a new one, yeah.
It's interesting. We'll see if it works, and if it works, then I'll explain it.
There's
244, good, he's weak to freeze. Offense, defense, vulnerable to paralysis. Okay, Pooh could not turn into the Shattered Man, it says.
Mirror.
In one sense, that's a good thing, but whatever enemy you use it on, Pooh, if successful, will go into auto battle, but will have the enemy you're facing's battle commands. So if the enemy knows PSI Fire, Pooh will do Fire. If it knows Paralysis, Pooh will do Paralysis. That kind of thing.
Perfect.
It doesn't work that often.
1 in 128 chance, maybe.
Not that bad, but I'd say maybe like 20% of the time it works. It really depends on the enemy that you're doing it on too.
Gotcha.
But also, Pooh has PSI. He's psychic like Paula, and he comes built in already with Freeze Alpha and Beta and Thunder Alpha and Beta.
Well, he did all that training
Yep,
in the
training into Lam, Moo
yeah,
training, they called it.
yeah.
And he also has Life Up and Healing like Ness. So he's like a combination of Ness and Paula. 388, beautiful.
Wow, that's a lot.
262 damage from the mummy wrap. It's a good item. It does serious damage, and I think there's a chance of the body solidifying for the enemy. But as you can see there, that was one turn of battle because of the damage there.
Look at all that experience too.
Paula, remember Paula's behind us because she was kidnapped by Monotoli. So we're getting her up to pace. Same with Pooh. Do you feel like you're really experiencing this great historical period? The experience is
Yeah,
more
we just
valuable than
got attacked by some members of it.
we got attacked by history. It's like you thought school was hard. Those dates are gonna come out and smack you in the face in the form of a coffin.
And then you're going to get blinded by science.
Well, it's better than being blown away by Jeff's bottle rockets, but yeah, you know. The experience is more valuable than a small gym, ha ha ha. The other day, a rich kid came to Summers by helicopter.
I wonder who that was.
It was Pokey who stole the helicopter from Monotoli. He also took a picture of the hieroglyphs. I got lots of
He's up
money
to
from
something.
him.
This guy's
So
all about the money.
yeah, he really is. So this is hieroglyphs. If we read the sign, Pooh read the hieroglyphs. I'm assuming we had to have Pooh to get in here, A, because of the gym, and also because it says this, I'm assuming he's the only one that can translate it.
Right.
To fight against the invaders, we built this pyramid fortress. However, our efforts were futile and we lost. Nonetheless, our pyramid was protected by the gods of Scaraba. The invaders will be reborn every millennium and will attack again. Even now, the invaders hide beyond space and time and build their evil stronghold. A place out of time is beyond the dark, and is even farther beyond the lost underworld. The deep darkness is shrouded, it is without light. Only one with the hawk eye can pierce the dark. The Sphinx now watches over everything, waiting for the coming of a truly brave hero. Blank 4325. Dance in front of the Sphinx. Well, that was cryptic.
Yeah, I'll say.
Yeah. Ness, let's go to Scaraba. The pyramid is the key. Remember, Montoli said Gygas said he didn't want us to find out about Scaraba or the pyramid. All of the places that we are aware of right now are basically the entire linear storyline to the end of the game. Because we have teleport now, it's not entirely linear because we can go back to where we were before, but basically we're on a different continent and we're starting from scratch. So we went from Onet to Tucson to 3 to 4 side. Here we are going from Summers and Toto to Scaraba to Deep Darkness to the Lost Underworld, which were all the places mentioned on that hieroglyph.
Oh.
Use it in your human civilization class. Okay. So,
Wait, what other kind of civilization was there?
oh, other than human?
Right?
Well, there's
Yeah,
alien. We are
right?
fighting off aliens.
That's true, but do they have a class on that yet? That's funny.
The lady's gone,
Oh,
and it seems that the phone is ringing.
might want to answer that.
It's not our place of business, though, should we? I'm
It
nosy
might be
enough to
dad.
do
It
it.
might be dad calling. He knows where to find us sometime.
He always knows.
He does.
Hello? Is this... I forgot this was a thing. Is this Mr. Fork of the Cultural Museum?
Uh-huh.
We have Mr. Fork and Mr. Spoon. Yep.
Uh-huh.
Is this Mr.
Uh-huh.
Fork of the Cultural Museum? It doesn't sound like you. Well, I'll quickly tell you my story, because I'm busy, busy, busy. I found something so extraordinary that mere words could not do it justice. What do you mean, who am I? Don't you recognize my voice? It's me, Mr. Spoon, from the Forside Museum of Natural History. Look, Mr. Fork, I'm not exaggerating this find. I'm telling you, it's fantastic. It's outrageous. And he hangs up.
Ah.
Okay. So, I'll leave this up to you. Last time I said we could go on to the Milky Way cave, or we could Milky Well cave, or go on to Forside. And I'm leaving this decision to you now again. Do you want to go back to Forside to find out what Mr. Spoon was talking about on that phone call? Or do you want to go on to Scaraba with the pyramid as our next goal? It doesn't matter, either one of them we can do right now.
Yeah, well, I mean, the player in me wants to see the new location, Scaraba, but if I were trying to do this logically, I'd want to go back and get more information before I go to Scaraba. So, let's let's roll a die. I have my Dungeons and Dragons dice here. Let's roll. All
It's
right,
too
1 through
hard to...
5, we go back to Forside, and it's a 1, so we're going back to Forside.
Alright, fair enough. You're very young, but you brought something very precious back to the people in this town. Thank you. I love that line. I completely forgot about it, but he's the one person who sounds like he's really grateful and glad to have the town back to a more civil and less ominous presence.
Hmm.
Like, he really makes you feel like you did something good for everybody. There's a new singer named Venus at the top of the theater. Could you bring me her autograph on an eraser? Then I'll show you something extraordinary.
On an
Oh,
eraser.
oh, you can get her autograph on anything. Don't worry about the eraser. I don't care if the autograph is written on toilet paper.
Okay then.
He's a little desperate. Okay, don't forget, life is money. I've lived that life. You can buy everything but love, friendship, and experience points. What is it with
That's
people
cute.
being obsessed with money in this episode?
Yeah, they really are. Good thing we have a lot of it in this game.
We do. Oh, baby, baby, baby. Don't make me hurt so bad. These guys are all stone cold gone for you. Ow, you cute, sexy thing, you. Baby, sing to me, only baby Venus. Just sing and I can die a happy man. Baby, I want to hold you tight. Venus, baby. Oh, oh Venus. Oh.
That's an adoring fan right there.
They went so over the top with the intro for her performance, and I love it.
Uh-huh.
Um, I don't have the game audio on for you to be able to hear the song. However, I love Venus's performance more than the Runaway Fives, which is controversial because everyone loves the Runaway Fives. Hers is much more jazzy, and I actually
Cool.
have it highlighted on my YouTube channel. I'll include a link in the description below if you want to hear just the song for Venus's performance right here and now.
Cool.
Oh, you want an autograph? Okay, I'll give you my autograph on this banana peel. Here you go.
I love it.
I
Do it
hope
on something impermanent so you
I
can't
hope
sell it on eBay.
I hope she didn't use a black marker.
Uh-huh. And you'd think it was rotten.
Oh, this is a bonus. Smack. She smacked us with a banana. No, it's supposed to be a kiss.
Oh.
I like to think that she kissed us instead of smacking us in the face.
I think I think that Mr. Spoon would have enjoyed that more than we did, but that's that's cool.
We can't pass on the kiss, or at least we really shouldn't.
Mhm.
Anywho,
It was like when I wear my rose-colored glasses, all the red flags are just flags.
oh, oh, like the warning signs. I get it. In the next room, there is a light shining from far, far below the manhole. I told you the manhole covers would come up at some point.
Yeah, you did.
There, I found a huge monster rat. I'm not trying to pull your leg. I'll let you go in there and check it out for yourself. And that's when he moves to let us go through the door.
Go kill the rat for me.
Places with lights shining. It sounds like that might be a sanctuary location, just like with the
Yeah,
Courage Sprout.
with King Rat down there.
Well, I see mice already.
Maybe it's an exit mouse.
Nope, they're rowdy mice.
Oh
And I
well.
also remember you saying last time we haven't walked through water at any point.
Well, I guess we get our chance now. Not that
It
we want
has
to, of
it has to be in the sewers of all things.
course.
We go to the left. There's a trash can. There's a
Croissant inside. Nah, I think I'll pass.
for the first time you're passing on a
Yeah.
croissant.
Mhm.
Started a continuous attack. He's able to hit multiple times in one turn. Notice he hit Ness twice there.
Huh.
There's only a few enemies in the entire game that can do that. One of them being the cranky lady. She can continuous attack us with her shopping bag.
Well, in the sitcoms, the old sitcoms, like the cranky lady usually does like hit people with her purse or her bag
hmm
multiple times quickly, so that makes sense.
I'm just imagining this blue in the face, heavyset woman, hands stuffed with shopping bags, whipping her arms in a circle like a windmill, just going, you, get out of here.
That's good.
The ultimate Karen. These are stinky ghosts.
Yeah, in the sewers.
As opposed to the smelly ghosts from back in 3, they're a little bit stronger. They have a 1 in 64 item drop to drop a large pizza, which we can otherwise only order at the mock pizza, as we call them. Oh, by the way, the enemies can spawn in the water also.
Oh, goody. Oh, it's in the
I,
trash can. Oh, it's an enemy.
I like how when you walk by, he peeks his eyes out and his feet are like, ooh, 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 I want to fight you.
Yep.
It reminds me of like Oscar the Grouch from Sesame Street. That's what I would picture him as if he was like just written completely over the top.
Exactly what I thought. I thought Oscar immediately.
His battle background is really weird.
Yeah, it's pretty trippy.
Like there's I looked up at one point of how exactly these battle backgrounds work, how they're programmed. And it's like there's 4 different options and then color palettes that go on top of them of how the plates kind of move against each other or compared to each other. And based on
Uh-huh.
how they interact is what forms these various patterns. So this one must be like the most contrary opposite thing is smushed together because it's doing everything.
Yeah, and I think green and that particular shade of green and whatever you want to call that purplish pink
Yeah,
color,
red, purple, green.
those are yeah, they're kind of
Opposite end of the
at least for
spectrum
my
colors.
yeah, at least for my eyesight, they definitely form like an optical effect.
There's mice. There's 3 of them.
Mhm.
These, excuse me, I did not see 4.
Wow.
Well,
One for each of us.
they're the deadly mice.
Deadly
I
mouse.
think this is a time that I would like to use. Actually, no, I want to save Ness's PP. I think we're going to use Fire Beta with Paula. Jeff, shoot, and then Pooh can use Thunder because there's so many enemies, it's very likely to hit.
Mm.
These enemies are poisonous, by the way. They can bite and poisonous, hence them being deadly.
Oh dear.
Oh, and they have high guts and do smash attacks like that. Broken Bazooka.
That's huge. I
That's
can
why I didn't.
already tell.
That's why I didn't want you to get the spoiler for that. We are going to
Okay,
immediately
yeah, I
put
didn't
that.
see that.
We're immediately putting that in Jeff's inventory. I don't think he can fix it yet, so we'll look to get his IQ up as well.
Mm.
He has what? Broken Machine, Broken Bazooka, still yet to fix. We have a bottle of regular water somewhere? Yeah.
Yeah, bottled water.
Use Ness. Okay, so it heals 1 PP for Ness and Paula. It'll heal 10 PP for Pooh. I think that's how it's programmed. Oh, continuous attack. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 Paula.
Uh-oh. Poor Paula.
Please, Pooh, do enough damage. 358. Yes, just barely. Paula's alive.
We need her for the boss fight.
Ooh, Pooh just got 7 offense and defense. Take it from me, if you dare. This thing is hideous.
Huh. Oh my, it sure is.
Its back is rotting off, and you can see part of its spine. Ay. Okay, this is the Plague Rat of Doom, and me realizing this is 3 consecutive episodes that we're fighting a Sanctuary boss. Cool.
Plague Rat of Doom.
I'm assuming it's spreading disease faster than anything should, considering its look. However, it is one of my favorite Sanctuary bosses because of the trick, which I will tell you about right now. He is one of the few bosses to be susceptible to psychic attacks. Specifically, Ness's ability to use... Where is it? Flash. Ness's ability to use Flash Beta. It costs us 16 PP. So 16, 32, 64. So we have 7 attempts at this. If we get it to go off correctly, and it's a 1 in 8 chance, it will insta-kill the boss. So this is one of the only chances where we can insta-kill against a boss.
Wow.
So, we'll see if we can get it. 1 in 7 attempts, because it's a 1 in 8 chance. Ooh. Oh no. Heaven-rending sound. We are all feeling strange. Jeff just killed Paula. Oh no.
Whoa.
And
That's
that.
not good.
Oh no.
You're a bit unusual.
Wait. Oh yeah, Jeff has 1 HP left. Why is he not feeling strange though? Well, we are feeling strange now, so that's an issue.
Why aren't you feeling strange?
I think this might be the time where I abandon my search to get an insta-kill, because I'm somewhat likely to kill Pooh now, because he doesn't resist Flash. So I think we can just try and end the fight normally. I don't have any PP to do anything, so Pooh is better off.
No.
Come on, hungry HP sucker. Still not working. Well, there goes Jeff. Alright, button mash time.
And everything in his inventory, right? Because can't access that.
Well, button mashing worked pretty well. Ness just got a smash for 371. There we go. Perfect. Perfect timing.
Oh, right. He became tame.
And this is also very good for Pooh because since Paula and Jeff are dead, the experience gets split only between Ness and Pooh, so Pooh gets a
Oh,
lot of level
golly.
ups.
Wow.
Ness gets
Let's
2 just from that.
let's watch.
Pooh level 30. Pooh level 31, offense by 3. Pooh level 32, offense by 4, defense by 3. Vitality 10 HP, nice.
Fantastic.
Alright, well, we couldn't get the insta-kill, but we did survive. And we will bring them back to life because this is the sanctuary.
Oh, yes. I remember we were looking over the wall at it, weren't we?
Yes, we were, and you said we'd go up through this through underground, and that we did.
Mm-hmm.
Now, these things on the ground, they look like pieces of bacon. I think they're like pieces of wood or stone, but they look like bacon to me. This treasure,
Diagonals are hard to draw when you have this low resolution.
the chest, has a carrot key inside.
Hmm.
Family Feud.
Carrot.
Question. Name something you associate with carrots.
Rabbits.
Where have we seen rabbits recently?
I don't know.
In
Rabbits.
Dalam.
Where have we seen them? Where?
In Dalam. Remember, the one path
The
was
lawn.
blocked by statues of rabbits.
Oh, statues of rabbits. Yeah, you're right.
What I was going to say is if you walk around carefully, you can actually get to this key without triggering the sanctuary spot. So you could just skip over this and come back. You're not supposed to, but it's possible.
Huh. Here's a little... Oh, they're afraid of us now.
You scaredy roach. What do you have to say? Please come back again to study, because I don't like being alone.
Oh. Well,
Yep, he goes back to
yeah,
his
being a
regular life.
scholar can be a lonely life.
True. You can understand a lot about people of time past, but not be good with people around you, and it can make you lonely.
Mm-hmm. Well, you just spend a lot of time on your
Oh,
own researching. Research isn't done usually. Oh, we get a photo opportunity.
I
Fuzzy
was going to say,
pickles.
research isn't alone if you're in a movie and you're Indiana Jones.
Right.
I was
Yeah, I'm
watching.
about halfway through the latest one, and I've been trying to watch it for a month. So that gives you an idea of how
I'm
action-packed it is. You know, it's
not a
just
huge.
not... I
I'm not a huge fan of Indiana Jones, mainly because they went over the top with kind of the scariness in some of them.
like the first one and the third one. They were more adventures than horror. The
The
second one was going for the shock value of the monsters and things, and I think and I don't remember, the fourth one was just strange.
I think the fourth one was Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
Yes, I
I
only
have
watched it once and
the only
maybe
one I have seen,
twice.
and the only one I've seen in its entirety is him and Sean Connery looking for
The Holy Grail.
no. Maybe the chalice that Jesus drank from.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
the
yeah,
Holy Grail.
of which I
So
liked that
they,
one. I was fine with that one.
yeah, that's a great one. There's a lot of comedy in that. I think they cast it perfectly. Sean Connery just is so good as
There were so many
he can.
chases in that one. Like it was chase after chase after chase.
So
There was a
many.
big hovercraft or boat chase or something like that. That was cool.
It was a boat ride. It was just a it left you breathless. You know.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah. Mr. Montoli's lost quite a bit of his resources, and that's all he says. Oh,
He doesn't
actually,
say whether he's good or bad. He just
I want to stay in the
states the fact.
hotel. I want to stay in the hotel, see if we have a new line from the
The paper
bellhop.
boy. Yeah.
And we have plenty of cash anyway. Even more from fighting those enemies. But yeah, I liked that movie the best. I saw like the last quarter, I think, of Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, and had a guy getting eaten by a swarm of ants, and like an alien, and a guy his greed killed him because he wouldn't climb up the rope to safety because he was too heavy from all the gold he was carrying. So it was just weird.
Mhm. Yeah, they
But good,
rehashed a couple things
good
from the
lesson
other
though.
movies. Yeah, well, that happened in the third movie, right? That happened with the one that you like, where the guy wouldn't let go
Oh
of the
yeah,
cup, or she wouldn't let go of the cup.
and
Yeah,
she fell. Yeah.
but and then
Um,
yeah.
the lesson to all the people in Earthbound today, the guy at the museum, the lady at the theater, greed gets you killed.
Not in
Good
this game
morning.
though.
No, thankfully, thankfully. Fourside Post says, "Yoicks! I made a mistake and called oh, yoicks! I made a mistake and brought a newspaper called Fourside Star. Let me read this anyway. Lucky of the Runaway Five, found to have been in State House of Representatives. That's gotta be a lie."
Well, they just found him there, or was he elected? I mean, he just showed up on a tour. Or? I
I'm
don't get.
assuming it's supposed to be he's elected, but it's because he bought a newspaper that wasn't trustworthy, which is, it could be any number of them nowadays.
That's ambiguous reporting, though. Like not specifying whether or not he was elected. That's funny.
There were certain items in this store that we couldn't buy with Jeff. Now coming back,
We can get some of them.
T-Rex bat,
All right,
non-stick fry pan, coin of silence. Um, coin of silence.
Paula.
+5.
Not bad.
Sell it for 1,000. This is a better option as opposed to the ridiculously overpriced stuff from Summers.
Yes.
Sometimes Winters can be just a bit more practical. +10 offense. If we were to proceed a little bit southward, do you remember when we first got to Summers, we got a headline in the newspaper that there were kidnappings happening in Winters?
Oh yeah, that's right. I do remember that.
Well, if we venture down just a little bit, I'm not going to go too far down because I don't actually want to fight.
Uh-oh, too late.
And because I did that, well,
The little
some
UFO.
scary
Oh
things.
no. The whirling robo.
And the lesser mook.
The lesser moot. Huh.
Okay. I didn't want to fight these now, because spoilers, but there are aliens in Winters now. They are the ones responsible for the kidnappings. Do you remember a long time ago, I told you there was a great deal of lore in this game about
Yeah.
the aliens and strongholds? Well, Winters is the place where the aliens are coming back to and doing these kidnappings because Stonehenge was the alien stronghold.
Ah.
Hence a lot of conspiracy theories in real life that aliens built it. And that whole story on the hieroglyph is from
Mm-hmm.
ancient history about how the aliens invaded before, and the pyramid was the humans' stronghold in that battle.
Hmm.
So that's where a lot of this lore comes in.
Interesting.
Now we have to deal with these guys. Whirling Robo is no problem. He is very similar to the Spinning Robo from Peaceful Rest Valley. He's not that bad. The Mook, on the other hand. It's like the
On the
department...
other hand...
It's a stronger version of the department store spook, and as we know, we had some problems with him. Can Ness deal with this on his own? Jeff is Diamond Eyes. Oh boy. Ness, you better be able to deal with this on... Thank you. Okay.
Ness gets all the experience.
You can see why I
Yeah.
didn't want to engage with anything.
These guys are really tough, huh?
We aren't supposed to fight them now. It's only,
Is that lady wearing like a costume or something in the hood?
That's the monkey.
Oh, it's the monkey.
Um, can we teleport out of here with just Ness is the question. To Summers.
Looks like it.
Nice, we have just enough room.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this is where we have to spend money to heal everyone. So yeah, what I was going to say is that's why we don't want to engage with enemies in winters. It's kind of a programming glitch because we're not supposed to explore winters yet, but we will come back here
Yeah,
later and fight the enemies if they just put the enemies in a little bit too early in the story triggers.
yeah. It's your dad. Here's 18 grand. If only that were true in real life. I guess if you're a trust fund child, that might be true. Yeah.
Yeah. Jeff is the furthest away from a level up. Paula and Ness are getting close. Alright. I deposited money back because this is going to be a tough fight. And we have
We
two
don't want to
very,
lose
yeah, we have
all
two
our money.
important items in our inventory. Carrot key and pair of dirty socks. As odd as that sounds.
It does sound odd, I have to admit.
Oh,
We gotta hire somebody for a boat ride. He landed in a boat.
he is a photographic genius. Also, I said fuzzy pickles the other day when my family was taking pictures.
Fuzzy pickles. Oh yeah, we have a birthday coming up in the family, so we have to remember that.
It was at a birthday that I said it. To go to Scaraba, you need to go across the sea. However, a monster named Kraken lives in the open sea. Can you guess what we're going to have to fight?
Hi, Mr. Kraken.
Are you scared?
Interested, not scared.
This guy over here. Notice his ship is the only one with a green flag, as opposed to all of the other ships that are just plain. That's what's supposed to stand out.
Mm-hmm.
And we can only go as far as over here, nowhere else. So he is the one we need to talk to. Thank
He's the only one
you.
crazy enough to go out there.
You made my wife wake up. She quit talking about all that serious crap. Yeah, let's work hard. If you're courageous, get on this boat. You'll probably see the Kraken and experience getting seasick. After all, it could only cost you your life, and you got that for free. Luck will determine the outcome of this voyage. So, do you want to sail to the seas to Scaraba? $20 per
Well, I
person.
mean, after that sales pitch, who could resist?
I'll do it, yeah. Also, we have $1,001 left.
We're reckless, baby.
Bon voyage. I hope that means
that should be on a t-shirt. We're reckless, baby.
Probably is. What is it like that picture of the person getting arrested? Their shirt says, "I make bad decisions."
I stopped a guy in a sporting goods store, Dunham Sporting Goods, one day. He had a shirt on that said, "Bad things happen in Philadelphia." And I
Oh.
said, I have to take a picture of that shirt. And it's I think I posted it.
Your car
Yeah.
gets stolen in Philadelphia.
He was from Philly. He was very proud of his shirt.
I'm somewhat near Philly. Well, not near, but somewhat near. I have a friend that moved down there, and she says that she sees how dangerous it is at times, but she's more of a city person anyway, so she's still fine with it. Me,
I was
I
there
don't know.
once. It was fun.
Wait. I need to stop the boat. It's been a long time since I was out on the open ocean, so I feel seasick. The sailor feels seasick.
Well, it can happen to anybody.
Oh man, what am I going to do? A sailor who gets seasick? So how come you guys are all alright? So that bald guy over there is referring to Pooh. Your buddy, right? He came from Dalam? You guys must be quite the adventurers. Aren't there times when you'd like to go back home? So you're not some mama's boy? Well, it wouldn't hurt to go back and visit once in a while. Good advice. I think we'll go to Onett at some point to see what's going on there. Visit our mom. But yeah.
Hopefully she hasn't been taken over by aliens or something.
He is specifically referring to Pooh and Alam, encouraging you to go back there because, hey, that's an awfully strange carrot. What kind of bunny would eat that? He's telling you that's what you have to do.
Uh-huh.
And if we had done it beforehand, he wouldn't have given us this text, so that's why I did this first.
Cool.
I'm feeling much better now. Anchors away.
Like little deserted islands here.
No Kraken. But you know, it always comes like right at the end when you think you're in the clear, and then danger strikes. It gets darker. Here it comes! Kraken blocked the way. He is a very lemon lime Kraken because that's his battle background.
Interesting.
It's
Like
like
a
you can see this in
Venus flytrap with fangs or something.
you can see this background in a Sprite commercial.
Yeah, I could.
Now, his name is Kraken. He isn't a Kraken. It's the monster called Kraken.
Yeah.
And you're right, it looks more like kind of a very weird plant-related kind of creature. But you can see fire coming off of his breath, so he uses PSI fire a lot. Okay.
Maybe he's vulnerable to cold.
Freeze? Probably a solid
Maybe.
option. This thing is hard. Mainly because it has fire, and it also has a strong physical attack called Summoning a Tornado, which will hit multiple party members, I believe. This is the kind of enemy where I'm willing to go out all out.
Smart bomb.
Love, beta, freeze, gamma. Big bottle rocket. Whoops.
No holds barred.
No holds barred. Who? If you could turn into this via mirror, that would be very helpful.
Oh
We'll
my god,
try
would
it.
that be interesting?
Ooh, actually. Okay, I was gonna say do a shield, but the Kraken actually has an attack that gets rid of all shields, too. Mirror it, you're not gonna do much otherwise anyway. 185.
Yeah, that was pretty good. But Pooh could not turn into a Kraken.
202. Tried flash beta, uh-oh. Paula got insta-killed.
Ooh.
That's what we were trying. Ooh, 589, nice. That's what we were trying to do to the Plague Rat, and it just didn't work. Okay, well, Paula. Oh, Pooh's dead too. Great.
2 down, and Jeff's got a condition. He's sad. What's he got? Like homesickness?
He's crying. Ness is the only one that can get homesickness.
That poor guy.
Well, there's no point in trying to, heal Paula or Pooh unless we have an item that can do that. Do we? We have a couple life noodles.
No, we used that.
No, we don't.
But
You're right.
Jeff had something that you were really saving up. You were like real excited about. Maybe it was Paula.
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, we can buy big bottle rockets. I think this is kind of a desperate scenario, so we're gonna use the other one.
Sure.
Generated tornado 197 and
That's
196.
not the worst. Oh, wow.
Oh, okay. That's that.
Got him.
The no
Nicely done.
The no holds barred really worked out well for us there.
Good show.
Unfortunately,
Jolly good.
Paula and Pooh were the two that really needed XP.
Yeah. That happens though. always hard to when you have a party. When you play games like this, there's always one or two party members that just you can't. You have difficulty keeping up with the rest.
Well, I mean,
Be my experience.
for most of Forside, we played with just Ness and Jeff, so that's why.
Right. Right. Exactly.
Oh man, I thought you guys were. Oh, I forgot to do the thing.
What thing?
That's why I got the dirty socks. It makes the enemy waste their turn, but that's why I got them out of storage to use in this fight. But I forgot to.
Oh no.
I thought you
Oh
guys were
well.
just
Fight him
everyday.
over again.
You were just everyday little kids, but you defeated the Kraken. I also helped in this battle. I threw my slippers at the beast. Maybe you didn't notice.
Here, have some dirty socks to go with your slippers.
Exactly. I would say use the dirty socks so he doesn't look
Look
like
at the
such.
volcano before we go off screen.
Ooh,
On the
nice.
left. Isn't that a neat little smoke ring around it, or a cloud ring, I guess?
That is
I
very
thought
cool.
that was
Ooh,
clever.
the water's purple now. We had the desert in between 3 and 4 side. This is now more of a Middle Eastern-y desert with a town in it. What is this guy doing?
Sitting on a rope. It's the Indian rope trick.
I'm
Up to
doing this
talk
as
to
a
him.
hobby. Isn't it cool? I recently made a friend. He used to be a dungeon maker. And now he's a dungeon man. We met him back in Winters briefly.
Huh.
Would you like to meet him?
Sure.
Alrighty, I'll give you the key so that you can enter him. Oh no, I don't have it. I must have lost it somewhere. I'm sorry, I don't worry about small things. Like keys.
No worries. We
Those
have a
things are
carrot
worth,
key.
like car keys, house keys. Those are worth worrying about.
Yeah, if you lose them, you're kind of out of luck for a little bit.
Do you see those little black pixels in with the sand?
Yeah. Yeah. I do.
Well,
There's two of them.
this time it's not black sesame seeds.
They're enemies.
Oh,
Sandflies.
be careful where you walk. It's filthy. A chubby kid did his business out here somewhere.
Ew. Well, we did walk through a sewer, and I don't think we cleaned up afterwards.
Pokey has been here too, and he has left signs of it.
Mm.
Pokey's stink still hangs in the air.
We're really meant not to like this guy, huh?
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you didn't like him more, the game is just really hammering home. He is terrible.
This is a horrible
Hassan's
person.
shop. $dollars, except what is with the dollars thing?
I don't know.
Maybe it's because this is supposed to be Asia, or they're clarifying that
US dollars, yeah.
it's not other culture or another currency. Snakes are so unpleasant, but so cute. What?
They're so cute.
Oh, I don't know what I may be saying. I don't either, because that sounded really weird. Should I keep a snake at home?
Cute.
Perhaps I should ask an expert. Here, I'm suddenly the expert. I'm putting on my expert hat. No, you shouldn't. Or
Highly recommend not doing that.
Others would say, oh, hell no. I bought a piggy nose. This will help out a large amount while I'm humbly searching for the magic truffle in the deep darkness. Those were PP recovery items. Very good ones, in fact. Poisonous snakes cost more. Why would a fine young man like you need one? Well, we may look fine, but we kick some ass. We're stuck. There we go. This guy is fun to read his text. Hiss. I'm Red Snake. Come on in. Kiss of fire, armpit hair, fertilizer, yes. What is it you want to buy?
Oh.
I'm hoping the mic caught all that. Snakes and vipers. We can buy them.
And vials of serum, which is good because
when they bite us.
Or someone else, yeah.
Well, these are attacking items. We can use them to poison the enemy, which is cool. However, they're pretty
Okay.
expensive for the
Mm,
time being. Oh no, you disappoint me. Oh, I see a UFO outside of town.
I see it.
Hello there, welcome to my humble shop. How about some of our famous Scaraba delicacies? We carry a variety of things. What would you like?
Bean croquette.
Bean croquette is a very special item. Can you guess why?
Um, no.
To my knowledge, it is the only healing item in the entire game to have the letter Q in it.
Oh, okay. I would have never got that. That's cool.
Bean croquette, molokaya soup, kebab, boiled egg, fresh egg, cup of coffee, bottle of water. I want to buy each of those first three items because they're fairly cheap and I want to read their descriptions. We'll give them to Pooh. Broiled lamb's liver, etc. I like how they started to describe it. Broiled lamb's liver,
Etc.
etc.
You know, the liver and all the other parts that are unmentionable, we put
You're
on a skewer.
Well, I'm assuming there's also the vegetables. You can put mushrooms, tomatoes, carrots. You can put anything on a
Onions.
kebab. Onions, yeah.
Sure.
But
Sure.
I learned in English class that if you're doing a list, you're only supposed to use the three dots, ellipsis, or etc. after you've already listed like two or three things. You're not supposed to do it
Uh,
after only
that's
one thing.
that's the way I learned it. Yeah, that was exactly what I learned.
Since like
So
the
I
game
guess that's how
started, it started to describe it and then just gave up like other stuff. Sometimes meat
the
other
writer
than
was the writer had to go to bed or something. He was
sometimes
just
meat other
tired.
than lamb is included. That's what someone told me. The Tenda tribe used to live here. They went to the back of the deep darkness as they were too innocent. I wonder if they're still alive. There's another reference to deep darkness.
Oh, gotcha.
And I will say, every single area of this game has personality. It has its own art design, it has characters
It does.
that are worth talking to, despite Threed being kind of spooky.
Yeah,
Towards
it's very well thought out.
yeah. Towards the end of the game, it's clear that the writers were going for trying to make each area sound more ominous than the next. Hence, Deep
Mm.
Darkness, the Lost Underworld. However, they're not as scary as they may seem, but they did get a nice spooky music track, or impending doom music track for Deep Darkness, which is one of my favorite things about
That's a great title for a song. I'm gonna write a song called Impending Doom.
it. Great Southern International Resort Hotel. Okay. Our rooms range in price from 60 to 400 a night. Right now, though, we have only our super deluxe suite available. No. We're very sorry that we do not have any of our less expensive rooms available at this time. If you walk over here, you can see. This is what the rooms are. This is it. It's not even a room.
It's just not even a door.
However, the arms dealer does hang out here, so cool. And we actually get a chance to see those UFOs that we missed back in the Foreside Desert. Ooh! Ow!
Uh-oh.
Didn't expect that. Time for button mashing. Nice, Pooh got revenge. And I think this would probably be a decent time to eat the kebab. We'll give it to Jeff. Nice. Yeah, the best way to get this rare enemy to spawn is walking back and forth along this line. High class UFO.
High class.
This battle background is interesting. It's cool, but interesting. It looks like two halves of something being split apart, like violently. It's weird.
Oh.
These guys are very fast. UFOs. They have high speed. We're going to try out Fire Gamma. That's a new one. It's a new effect, new on-screen graphics for you.
We'll shoot them down in flames. Shoot them out of the sky.
Fire to beams. 69 damage. Okay. Fire, nice. 230. And fun. Okay, Thunder finally did something. Smash, 222. Okay, the other one's on like a couple health. Like I would be surprised if it had like 10 HP left. There we go. Oh. I thought I clicked yes. I thought I caused it to soft lock, but I didn't, apparently. There it is! The red thing! That's the other rare enemy.
Let's get him. Why is he running away from us?
Because he will always. Remember the green one back in the other desert?
Yeah.
This is the master criminal worm. It always runs away from us. And if I could finesse it, we will get a chance to see it.
Nicely done.
I
see the pyramid.
I pressed the wrong button. I meant to press up, I pressed right. But it gave us 20,000 experience. A piece.
Wow, and there's a pyramid.
Maximum HP. Okay, so this should take care of a lot. Who are you talking to? I want to talk to it, but it keeps disappearing. Can we get another one to spawn, maybe? No. When will I learn to stop doing that? Okay, we'll end the episode here. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Next time on Earthbound, why don't you tell us what we'll be doing?
I think we're going to go to, yeah, we're going to investigate the pyramid.
Yes, that is correct. Things on our agenda. Pyramid. There are a few of them, so we have to take our time, look around, see which one it is. We have a carrot key, also. That's going to be for Dalam.
Yes, we need to reach the bunny rabbit statues.
Yep, that is going to be another sanctuary location. We're going to go back to Onet and visit our mom.
Hey, Mom.
Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Still having a fun time with you doing these episodes, despite things going off the rails from time to time.
Yeah, this is a great Let's Play. Like, I'm having a lot of fun doing this. This is the longest one I've ever done, so this is great.
Yep, and I'd say we're over halfway through now. We're definitely over halfway through.
Cool.
This guy will not let us get around him. What's the sign
He's
say?
just like standing in the way. Great Southern Hotel.
Oh, it meant 400 for all four of us. Okay, that's better.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Still, it was the most that we've paid. So we paid 300 the last one.
It's very likely that it's very unlikely that they will come out, but you never know. Did he say the bed springs or something will come out?
No, I didn't hear that, but that's funny.
Well, this will be our chance to save. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you have a great rest of your day. See y'all next time. Bye.
See you next time.